How many of you out there have children or spouses who play sports competitively? Maybe you have had a coworker or maybe a friend who plays on the weekends to relieve stress. Have you ever heard of them talking about getting the biggest and the best equipment on the market and spending hundreds of dollars on these items? Well, I'm going to talk to you about the difference between newer and older sports technology, and even more specifically, I'm going to talk to you about baseball and softball bats and how using different styles of bats can make you a better ball player. First up, I'm going to go over the aluminum style baseball bat. Now, looking over this bat that I have here, let's talk about a few key points in its construction. First of all, this bat is made out of a single wall of aluminum with a plastic end cap and an end cap with tape for grip. Now, this type of bat would commonly be used to control the placement of a ball when hit. This bat would also be used by your non-power hitter type players due to its aluminum construction being rigid and stiff. It allows them to swing freely and consistently place the ball for base hits where they need to. This type of bat typically runs lower in cost due to its construction and its material costs and low-tech design. Now, while this bat doesn't have a lot of upside to it, one of the major benefits of using this type of bat would be its incredible durability. These bats can go for years and years and years and years and thousands of hits and never break. And personally, in my 20 plus years of playing baseball and softball, I've only seen one of these bats ever break while being used. Now, to go on, next we're going to talk about carbon fiber style of bats. Now here, I'm holding in my hand is a Easton S2 2013 edition. This bat is made from a carbon fiber. It is double walled throughout the whole barrel. Again, we have a plastic end cap, a plastic handle with tape for grip. Now, this type of bat would be used by your power hitters or your more professional competitive type people. The carbon fiber actually in the bat allows it to flex at the point of contact when you're hitting the ball, basically causing a trampoline effect with the ball, and to have the ball come off with more pop, more power, and more speed than it's compared to the aluminum style bat. Now, the thing is that these bats are considerably more expensive compared to its counterpart. This bat, as I hold it here, last year it cost about $200 a piece, and I've known some bats to be cost anywhere from $300 to $400 each. Now, while these bats will add distance and power to your everyday hitter, they do come with some major downside, and that is its durability. These bats break down, and they will break. Because basically, instead of having a rigid metal frame as the metal bat, these are more flexible and it's made out of a weaker material. And like I said, after usually a year or two, they break and then they're no good. Personally, in my time, I've seen well over 10 of these bats break just from normal wear and tear. And even one fresh brand new bat I've seen actually break on its first swing. So, now that I've gone over the two bat styles, let me go into how using both of these bats will make you a better ball player. First, let's talk about the metal bats. As I had mentioned before, these bats have great control and allow you for great placement of the ball. This type of bat would be used in situations where you would need a base hit or, say, crunch time situation and you need to hit base runners in. A guy like myself would use a metal bat and not change my swing at all, and because of its rigid design, and its structure, if I swing full power through, I would only be able to get base hits out of it and be able to place so that way I won't get an easy out. And lastly, the carbon fiber bats. Now, these bats should be used by your power hitters basically all the time. And for your non-power hitters, for when they're actually looking to get some extra oomph, some extra speed, some extra power off the bat, and possibly to get a few extra bases off a normal hit. Maybe a little bit of distance to get that single into a double or that double into a triple. And while that concludes my speech here, I hope this has given you some insight into why sometimes you might need the extra one piece of equipment in your repertoire. And also, additionally, in the future, that you'll be able to recall from this speech the differences between the aluminum style and the carbon fiber bats and their uses. Thank you all. Have a nice day.